For years, an unresolved case haunted the Harris County District Attorney's Office.
It was your child, your little baby. How could you do this?
Parents accused of starving their child, the mother convicted, the father still on the run.
What I had was a 2-month-old child laying in a hospital bed, deceased.
The horror of that doesn't leave once you pick up a case like that.
Investigators tried tracking down the fugitive. They followed up leads for over a decade.
And I think what's important for people to know is that we just aren't going to give up.
To make sure that the victim in this case wasn't forgotten.
The international manhunt began here at the Hawthorne apartment complex in West Harris County. I wanted to find out if neighbors remembered little Saul Castillo, whose tiny heart stopped beating after his parents let him starve to death in 2004, according to investigators.
Do you know Saul Castillo?
No, I don't.
Do you know Saul Castillo?
One person who never forgot.
Yeah, Glenn talked to me about this case.
When the 2-month-old baby boy was brought to the hospital discolored and deceased, Kim Bryant.
It really touched my heart. It really hurt me to see that and see no one advocating for him.
She's the head of the Harris County District Attorney's Fugitive Apprehension Section.
I've lost a lot of sleep on this case, as a matter of fact.
When baby Saul was born, he weighed 5 pounds and 6 ounces. 2 months later, eyes sunken, bones protruding, he weighed just 5 pounds. Bryant's collected thousands of documents in this case, witness statements, medical reports, and photos.
It was very clean, very tidy.
Taken where the family lived.
And then one of the most disturbing photos that I saw, that I reviewed, was this one. Why, when there is food in the house, would you do this to this child?
The mother, Jolene Valencia, was convicted of bodily injury to a child. The father, Adrian Castillo, was set to go to trial in 2006, but fled to Mexico.
Our message from Harris County is you can run, but you can't hide.
The Harris County District Attorney's Office was in constant contact with the U.S. Marshals Gulf Coast Violent Offenders Task Force as they searched for Castillo.
He knew he was wanted. He was looking over his shoulder every minute of every hour that he was loose.
And after being on the lam for over a dozen years, Mexican authorities arrested Castillo in May. Last week, he was extradited back to Houston.
Why'd you let your son starve to death? What kind of father are you? Do you have any remorse? ¿Por qué tu hijo?
We're gonna find you. We're gonna get you. We're gonna get you back.
The U.S. Marshals collaborated with Mexican officials to extradite Castillo, a Mexican national.
It is a big win, and it's not only for us as law enforcement officers, but for the community and the family as well.
It's the duty of every parent to love and protect the life of their child, but Castillo will go to trial for robbing his child of that very life he was charged to protect.
It brings me peace to know that our team brought justice to that child.